Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to another setup session here at Coach Dave Academy. Today we're on iRacing, about to tackle the setup for the VRS Sprint and Endurance series for iRacing for the next week. We are at Watkins, Glen today. We'll be tackling the setup for the BMW M4 GT3. My name is Sai. I'll be the engineer. Today we've got Mikhail, who will be the driver, and we've got Mike in broadcasting. So we're all set. This is the last setup for this week, preparation for the GT3. So we're all set to see what we can do with the M4. So, Mikhail, you all set? Shall we jump in?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Perfect. Cool. I've shared the first baseline.
Perfect. If understeer on the outlap.
Okay. Let's see next lap. Where exactly are you facing in right now?
Like on the intro mid corner. But
Okay.
we'll just give it like 3 laps and we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely mid corner understeer.
I think we can definitely test a lower wing configuration just to see how much.
Yeah. Yeah, we should definitely try it. Traction is not bad actually. Out of that corner.
It's basically not like the Merc. It's really planted there. Yeah.
It's just usually pretty loose in traction terms.
I mean, even with the starting off pace, that's already getting into a good window.
Yeah, it's not bad. bit loose there on exit. Do we try the other baseline we have?
Yep. Yeah, I've shared that.
Perfect. It's also with a bit lower wing, I see.
Yeah, second baseline's got much softer rear spins.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just struggling with the mid corner over on the stairs, sorry. It's just a problem we have to fix, I think. Really gain a lot on the straight, I feel like.
I think we should go with the opposite approach. Drop the rake, stiffen the rear spring.
Could do that. But I'm a bigger fan of this baseline, I think, than the other.
Second one. Okay.
Yeah, this one is better, I think.
Okay, mid corner, oversteer only in slow speed, right?
Understeer, mid corner understeer.
Understeer, okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely no traction problems.
Bit in low speed, but I mean, I don't think we should focus on that yet.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just doing 2 clicks on the rear spring.
Yeah. Also, we could like maybe change the diff a bit. That will solve both, I think, if we go down on that.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that as well. Let's first do the springs, then we'll check this.
Yeah, because it's also oversteering a bit out of the faster corners, so
Yep.
the diff will also help with that.
Yeah, okay, I've shared that as the next baseline. Setup number 3.
Yeah.
And the wing is definitely helping on the straight. Already gained 2k ph over there, so
Yeah.
maybe like a tenth if you're lucky. But
Gaining a bit, yeah. I don't think it's a 10th though. Not on the single straight, maybe in total.
overall, yeah,
Yeah.
because the main straight is also there.
Yeah.
I mean, but it definitely helps because when we saw the other two cars, like 2 kph difference has something like a 2 or 3 tenth implication on lap time, uh, especially when you're deeper into the stint.
Yeah. I think it helped a bit.
Okay.
I also noticed some like good oversteer on turn in, like tiny bit. It's very bit too agile when turning into the corner. So if we
Okay.
we could maybe slow it down a bit, on turning and then make it rotate a bit more on mid corner. That's possible in any way.
Um, Sounds like a pitch problem into the corner, so I would suggest we go up on the front spring. First of all, how does it feel on the bus stop chicane? On the curbs?
Feels okay. I would also maybe think like maybe higher toe up front. I will slow the entry down and
Yep.
make the mid corner better.
Let's combine both of them. Actually, let's do spring plus 2 clicks on toe. Then if it understeers too much, then we'll go back on the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've shared that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just feel maybe running a stiffer front spring could help on this track in general.
Yeah.
Because there are some really, I wouldn't say tricky, but definitely strange braking zones. Um, Most of them seem to be downhill, so it's better to have a stiffer front end for that.
Yeah, we should definitely test it out.
Expect some understeer though.
Yeah.
How many more tenths do you think are there in it?
Uh, 2 to 3, I think.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Put us back near Merc base then.
that's pretty fast actually.
Yep. Faster than I expected it to be around here.
Yeah, same. Not 3 tenths, maybe 2 tenths.
Okay. Yep.
We should definitely go down in def.
Okay. How is that over rotation into corners though? Is it gone?
It's helping, yeah.
Helping, okay.
Yeah.
So why do you want the diff then? Are you having traction issues?
What?
Are you having traction issues?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's oversteering out of many of the corners. And it's also still understeering in mid corner, so
Okay.
if we go down it will fix both, I think.
It's still gonna give you understeer on some of the mid and exit. So I would suggest let's go 3 clicks on the diff, 1 click up on the rear spring. I think that
Yeah.
combination should solve it.
Could we just try one of the things first?
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm doing 3 clicks just on diff.
Yeah.
Do a big change, see what it does. Yeah, that's V3. So
Perfect.
depending on how much understeer there is and the entry rotation, we could either go back a little bit up on the diff or we'll change the rear spring. But
Yeah.
I personally think maybe rear spring is the better option. A low diff is a good idea around Watkins, especially with the off camber.
But also if we go on the rear spring it will also oversteer more on entry, wouldn't it?
Not on entry, it would affect the mid a bit. Because
Okay.
on entry, it's going to actually keep the pitch a little bit more neutral. It's not going to pitch as much. So it might actually help because this low diff might be giving you some oversteer on entry.
Yeah. Very good traction now. Better mid corner.
Okay. So now we just need to see how it is on the exit of high speed.
Yeah. Still oversteers on exit of high speed. It's weird.
Okay. Let me just check what arbs we're on. Yeah, there's your problem. A very high rear arb right now. One potential issue. Also, it could be rake.
Yeah, it's also what I was thinking.
But it's less likely it's rake because we already know, like for the BMW, quite high rake seems to be working well. So
Yeah.
I think we should try the arb. But are you not having any understeer whatsoever on high speed?
Not really.
Okay.
But the diff definitely helped though.
Okay.
A slower corner, it was so much better.
Okay. So then let's just try lower rear arb.
Yeah. Let's just do a small change, I think.
Yeah. Just one. 2 clicks. I
Yeah.
don't know how much 1 click would.
One or 2 clicks. Let's do 2 clicks.
Let's do 2 and then go back if needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've shared that.
Nice.
Not as easy on this track as some of the other ones, right? Like the way the car is handling.
It's different.
Yeah.
Still easier than the Porsche though.
Yeah. Porsche is interesting.
It is.
So if this change works and if it's like in a good window now with the new ARB, then let's just quickly double check the dampers. Just want to see what the histograms look like because we did a few changes to the suspension.
Yeah. Oh, the rear traction is there now.
I think we needed that ARB for the other tracks because of the severe understeer we were having.
Yeah. I agree.
Looks a bit sketchy there. I don't know if it's just visually sketchy, but how does it feel on the chicken?
Feels fine to me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yep. Okay, what other small issues are you feeling? So visually, it looks alright everywhere, except bus stop, at least, but looks fine everywhere else.
Doesn't feel bad in the bus stop actually. I think it's just visual.
Because I want to consider trying even stiffer springs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to make the car even more agile in general.
Don't really think it's needed because I feel like it's on the limit with rotation.
Limit in terms of oversteer or understeer?
Oversteer.
Okay. Can we try a stiffer front spring then? Just to balance it?
Yeah. I'll just do this in one more lap just to see
Yeah, we'll check
how it is over the stint.
Yep.
was close. I should make a change right now. I would go up on the front toe.
Okay. Don't you think that's gonna oversaturate the tires though? It's
No, I don't think it will.
good for the stint. We can try it though. Yeah.
You don't think it will be good for this? I don't think toe has a big effect on tire wear and iRacing though.
Okay.
What
yeah,
I've tested at least.
Okay, we can try it. How does this third lap feel? Any change in the
I
handling?
mean, I did make some mistakes, but yeah. It's just sometimes when I'm on the brakes and I turn in,
Yep.
it snaps the rear a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want a bit more toe.
Yep. Okay. Try V6 that I've sent.
Yeah.
And
Do you want to check the dampers?
yeah. Meanwhile, if you could just send me the IBT, I will check that while you try the new setup.
Yeah. I'll send you that. Here you go.
Thanks. Thanks.
What did you change for this setup?
Some more toe on the front and also a little higher on the front spring.
Okay.
Few changes are needed on the dampers, just minor changes, but they will definitely help.
Okay.
How does this feel on the outlap?
Feels more easy to drive. Let's see if it's fast. touched the wall there.
Yeah, if we can make a lower wing setup easy to drive, then it's definitely optimal. There we go. It's a good lap.
Yeah, it's faster.
Yeah, by quite a margin. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I've just made some damper changes. Are you happy with the new spring and toe?
I think it's I think it's perfect right now, to be honest.
Okay. Okay. The only change I made in dampers is what just a one click on the slow and high rebound on the rear. So
Okay,
it's just to balance the curve. It won't really have much of an effect on the car.
okay.
But yeah, yeah. So
I'll
that's what
test
I
it
set.
out.
Yep.
I think
That's
this is
setup
probably the
number 8.
setup.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the setup I've shared won't have any impact on how it drives. It's just
Okay.
whatever we can for the tire wear, because this car generally wears out the fronts
Oh yeah.
actually and the rears. It's kind of interesting because the rears wear out from the traction problem and the front has all the weight of the car on it. So
Yeah.
so if the outlap feels good, feel free to just continue and do the 3 lap run for this if you're happy with the way it feels. And
Yeah. I'll see how it feels on the flying laps and
yep, hopefully the tire wear is not too bad, drop off is not too bad.
yeah, the drop off will be like at least 3/10. It's just how it is in iRacing.
Yep.
This time model. So I'll try to keep it within 4/10. 3/10 if it's possible, but that'll be hard, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's a long lap. It's a
It is.
pretty taxing lap on tires, even though it looks quite simple. It's a very interesting corners. This it's half the corners are off cambered, and the other
Yeah.
half are properly cambered. So
Very different track to many others. I'm so good for there.
yeah, that's one danger zone. So that's good.
Yeah, it's so much easier than the Porsche there.
Also, the right-hander after the chicane, Porsche was really trying to snap out there.
Yeah. Drop off is so big with this car.
I think it's just the way the track is, honestly. It, yeah, with worn tires, it's extremely difficult to be fast around here.
Yeah, if you compare it to the first lap, it's impossible then.
I would say if it were a more flat track, then probably it'll be easier. But
Yeah, maybe.
this track has very, very tight exits, so the tires are really being pushed from some of these slow speeds. So yeah. It's also full tank of fuel, so I wouldn't really worry about it. That, all right.
That's the endurance setup.
Cool. So I shall save that, and it's understeering a bit, right, from the middle of the stint onwards.
No, I think it's around the same balance. It's just getting slower because the tires are worn out, so
Okay.
still the same balance.
Okay. Anyhow, for sprint, let's just start with a slightly higher rake and um, go from there.
Yeah.
You didn't feel any difference with the damper change, right?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just find the files and send them over.
Cool. Yeah, let's see what pace this car can do in sprint. It's
Yeah,
always the target.
it'll be faster for sure.
Let's see if it beats the Merc. I think it has
Yeah,
potential.
it might do over a single lap, but I think it drops more than the Merc on the stint.
I think it's heavier if I'm not mistaken. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, send you the files for endurance.
Perfect. Thank you. Let me know when you're back and I can share the spread set.
Yeah, loading in at the moment.
Not bad. This car is always fun.
It's a good car. It's a very good car. I'm back in.
Yeah, perfect. Um, so sprint. Give me a sec. Yeah, I said sprint V1.
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure your first lap, even without pushing, is going to be faster than the Porsche. So,
What did we do with the Porsche, like a point three?
something like that. Let me double check. I have the point four. That was with the
Oh, point four, okay.
with the standard out lap and 51 degrees track temp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this should definitely be like at least a 0, if not faster. So Merc was a 0.9.
But what did we do with endurance on the Merc?
0.5 with the Merc. Then here was a. I mean, it was also 0.5, but the lap had a 0.6. It's the same pace as the Merc. I would not be surprised if it's. I actually won't be surprised if it's faster than the Merc because I think the delta, fuel delta, is better for this car than the Merc. But
Okay.
I could be wrong. It depends on the track, really.
I think it'll be almost as fast as the Merc. But I could be surprised.
Yeah, sprint maybe. I don't know about quali though. That's where it becomes a little weird.
Bit understeering.
Yeah, there's definitely more juice in that.
Yeah.
It's more that can more lap time in that car. Um, Understeer. Okay. So what I did for quali is I raised the ride height, but I also dropped the diff just so you don't get traction issues. Where exactly is the understeer kicking in?
I had some on exit of turn one, for example.
Okay. And any
Let's
other
just
exit?
try. Let's just try click higher rig, I think.
Uh,
Just felt it a bit in general.
yeah. Okay. How severe was it?
Not much.
Okay, let's do one click. I've shared that. V2.
Nice.
It wouldn't hurt also playing around with the toe if needed.
Yeah, I agree.
I usually like to save that for the quali, but then it's it's more logical to make a change like that instead of changing the suspension for sprint. Because generally the sprint has to be like an extension of the endurance setup.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's a diff that does it, because it's too low now, it's just a bit understeer and exit.
Yeah, that's diff. I'll go back.
Let's try on the flying lap.
Yep. No, it's not gonna make a difference, but we can try it. 4, 6. What's the base? Just want to double check if you're having any traction issues on the off-cambered exits.
Yeah.
So based on what you're feeling this lap, I'll either go 1 or 2 clicks on the diff.
Yeah. Good exit there.
Classic. It's always the rear ride height with this car. Looking
Yeah.
at front.
It's a big thing with this car, apparently.
No, it's just really funny because none of the other cars have like a peculiarity like that, but somehow with the BMW, it's that one thing that makes such a huge impact on the car. It's so
Yeah,
weird.
it's really sensitive to it.
Yeah. So
I say 1 click
one.
of diff because
Yeah, I
it
agree.
wasn't as severe on the flying lap as it was on the out lap.
Yep. I shall share that. Yeah, that's V3. Setup number 11.
Yeah.
I think for quali, if you really want to push it, we can try a lower win.
Yeah. Yeah, the understeer is still there on the out lap, but it's just the out lap, I think.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, if it feels good on the first lap, maybe do 2 more laps and we'll at least have the run with us.
Yeah.
Then we can see.
I think it's just because the rear has so much grip on the outlap with the cold tires.
Usually it's the other way around. Right?
Yeah, but I think something changed after the iRacing changed the brake bagging thing.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to sneeze in the middle of the corner.
Sure, no worries.
That's unlucky. Okay, I'll just reset. But it feels really good to sort of.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Did you reset telemetry?
Yeah. I exit the car.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so go ahead for the run if you want, if it feels good.
Yeah.
So you want to push that first lap for the fastest lap. You think a 0.9 is possible?
It might be, it should be, but
Yeah.
it's hard to hit that lap. I'll try my best.
Yeah, if you could get like a 0.9 and then maybe a 0.2 or a 0.3, that would be a good reference, I think.
Yeah.
Generally, drop off is not as bad for a sprint setup as it is for endurance.
You don't think so?
Not really, not as much. The car has less weight basically, so
Yeah.
tires are not as taxed mechanically. But I mean, it still wears quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still quite a big drop off, I think. Ah, not quite a 0.9.
It's fine. It's very close. It's like,
Yeah, but we have plenty of time, so I'll just try one more time.
yeah, sure, no issues.
We have plenty of time, so.
No, you don't want any changes.
No, it felt good.
Go.
I just lost like half a tenth in the first corner, so
Yeah, that's fine.
it's so weird the first corner.
Yeah.
Not to hit
You
it right.
exited the car, yep.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, it's really on edge, right? This lap. Uh,
Yeah, it was not a bad
first
lap.
corner. It's the first corner, maybe the chicane, and then I would say
The
the
chicane was good
last
though.
corner.
Chicane was really fast.
I'm talking about like zones on the track where that really make or break a lap.
Oh yeah,
It's,
it's true.
it's like chicane. You carry too much speed, you understeer. Don't carry enough, you lose time. It's really, really tight.
It's
At
really
least,
every corner on this track. There isn't any easy corners on this track, I feel like.
yeah, that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah.
I'm still curious to know what the drop off's gonna be like. Yeah. Like if the car is really fast, but the drop off is still too high, we could consider maybe softening it up a little bit, just to make it a little easier on um, tire wear between the two sides.
I don't think we can adjust the drop off though. I think it will be really hard to do. If
Yeah,
it's possible even.
maybe small amount. Yeah, it won't be a big difference.
Mm.
It shouldn't be needed though.
It's a good corner. There we go. The drop off is just too big on the last lap. There's nothing to do really.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's the
Yeah.
pace is still really good. I think it's a
It is. It's a really good setup.
yeah, yeah. We can take that for sure. Yep. Yeah, just it's just the way the track is. Like if you take
Yeah,
something
it
like
is.
Spa, even though the track is so long, the drop off is still not as bad. But there are like really short tracks that have horrible effects on tire wear. So yeah.
Yeah.
So for quali, we'll need 10 liters. I think. Do you want to try one click lower on the wing just as an experiment? So we have a better time.
Uh, I think we should do it for quali instead because I think it'll be too much tire wear for this one, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm saying about quali. Yeah,
Oh yeah, for quali we can do it. Yeah.
yeah. This setup I've saved it, so this we can take for sprint.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a lot of Mercs and BMWs in front next week.
Yeah. I don't know how the Lambo and the Audi's pace is.
How was it for the Watkins Glen that happened last week? Do you remember?
Uh, uh,
It was a Merc.
I I wasn't driving myself, but the Merc was dominating. But I don't know how the BOP was.
I mean, but based on what we've tested, it seems to be quite fast, anyways. So
Yeah, yeah, it
maybe the
is.
other cars didn't get enough BOP. Like, I mean, the Merc didn't get enough of a BOP to bring it down. Uh,
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, it was dominating. So
the main problem with the Merc is it starts getting really twitchy towards the end of the stint. So in a way, it
mm.
is kind of balanced. Um, it's it's not the perfect car across an entire stint. But, yeah.
I think nearly no car is.
Yeah. Maybe the Porsche if it works in the right window. Um, you need to set up that car so that it starts taxing the front end. Otherwise, I mean, it's already an unstable car, and then towards the middle of the stint, if you lose
Yeah,
too much front tire, then it understeers too much. But
yeah, that's the problem with that car.
probably that the Ferrari should be easy to balance sort of stint. Porsche as well, but front engine cars are generally quite tricky over a stint. It really depends on how it's been modeled.
Yeah, don't you think mid-engine cars is like the easiest to balance over stand?
Definitely, mid should be. I mean, theoretically, um, Porsche should be as well. The thing is, the fuel tank's in the front, so yeah, slightly different logic for setting that up.
Yeah,
Front engine, if the car is extremely heavy, then it's easy to balance because it doesn't make a difference. But if it's not a very heavy car and it's front engine, it gets very tricky.
yeah,
Cool. Let me know when you're in. I can share the quali set.
yeah. 90%.
Able to get exactly 50 ride height on the front.
Oh, that's low.
Yeah,
It's on the limit.
yeah. I mean, it's not far from the other set, anyways. But
I sent you
especially for
the
this.
send you the files also.
Cool. Thanks. I should load
Um,
that.
and I just loaded in.
Okay, I'm just doing some final adjustments. I'm actually going to drop the rear ride height and a click, and then also go down on the wing
Okay.
and maximum front camber. I think should work.
Do you remember what time we did with the Merc in quali?
Um, I need to check. I'll reload that IBT. Yeah,
Yeah,
meanwhile, I've shared the quali set, number 13.
nice.
And yeah, I'll just check the Merc right now. And did a point 0.5 with the Merc.
Okay, it's pretty fast.
Yeah, I think with the lower wing, should be able to get there if we can keep
Yeah,
the power balanced.
I think you're right. Ah, I got an off track. I'll just continue anyway.
Yep.
See how the car feels. Is this set up with lower wing?
Yeah, lower wing. A bit lower ride height as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Don't know what should be changed really.
I mean, it's already a good lap, to be honest. um,
Yeah, I mean, it does what I wanted to.
just seeing your straight line gain, not bad. It's another 2 kph from sprint. Endurance at sprint, we only gained 1 kph, so the wing is doing the other 1 kph. Um,
Yeah,
okay,
I mean, it
let's
drives
also
really good, so I
yeah.
don't know what we should change really.
Okay, I think we should save that for sure. Um, just to make sure we're not missing out on performance, let's just do one lap with the higher wing. and see if there's any difference overall. So I'll
You don't
just
you don't want to go even lower?
um we could. I mean, it really depends on what you felt with the current set.
I
If
felt that everything was good, so didn't really feel
perfect.
anything.
Okay, yeah, go for it. We'll drop it more. There we go. Okay, one sec. Okay, I've shared that.
Nice.
I mean, if you're comfortable dropping it even more, then it's definitely in the right direction. But if this setup is too slippery, then we go back. We just save the original. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, because then there's no point testing the higher wing, because anyways the lower wing is faster.
Oh, I hit the wall. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you just check your top speed.
I was flying on it straight though.
The thing just keeps climbing. That's good.
Yeah. I need to reset though, because I touched the wall.
Yep.
You have to be so close to that wall, then you avoid the bump.
Yeah, I'm not kind of surprised the low wing is helping you over the. I mean, it's not really affecting you over the chicane. Uh, I would have thought we'd need to drop the rear ride height some more. Uh,
Yeah.
what do you feel in the balance of the car?
I felt it was a bit loose, like 2 corners after the left one.
Okay.
Um,
Slow speed, how's it?
I mean, I didn't really. It was only T1 in low speed, so that felt good.
Um, let's try lower arb on the rear.
Mm, okay. I mean, I would like to just do a full lap before we change anything,
Okay. Yeah, I'll
or
save
if
it with the
anything
lower
needs
orbit.
to get changed.
Yeah. Yeah, see how it is on slow speed on your first lap. If it's very slippery on slow speed, we'll drop the rear ride height. The slow speed feels fine, then we'll drop the arb.
Yeah. I was better.
Cool. I mean, lap time is almost the same. So,
Yeah, I did make one mistake though that cost me like half a tenth, I think.
yep. But I think
Uh,
because it's starting to get slippery now, we're probably getting to that limit. Um,
yeah, yeah, but
Probably not drop it one more click for sure. But
what?
I would not drop the wing one more click unless
No,
you
but I
really
think
focus.
we're at the right place.
All right,
This
cool,
was better setup than the other.
perfect. Yeah, we
But
can save that one
also,
then.
but also remember that the other lab I did was also not clean. So, um, even though the difference is not that big, I got an off track on the other one. So,
I mean, if the latest setup with the lowest wing that we've tried is it's still drivable, then let's take that one because I think for quali set it's all right to keep it a little aggressive. Um, yeah,
yeah, yeah. The
whatever.
last setup you sent, that's what we should go with, for
Cool.
sure.
So the 550 that you did.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll save that one then. That's fine.
Cool.
What was that? Q2, right? I also managed to be on the limit for front and rear camber and the rear toe and the front ride height.
The
It's really
hyper
on
setup.
the limit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Very good.
Yeah, it was actually quite smooth. Yeah. Wasn't as straightforward as I expected, honestly. So BMW has been quite straightforward on the other trucks. Um,
Yeah,
Here it's a little, I had to do quite a bit of work on it.
but it was good in the end. So.
Cool. So, yeah, I've saved everything else in terms of the setup. Then you can send me the the other files later on. But I think on that note, this was a pretty good setup session. I think this is
For
about
sure.
the time to conclude. What are your closing thoughts on it, Mikkel?
Yeah, I think it was a very good session. I always enjoy driving the BMW. It's it's a very good car. Yeah, and I think this is like the car that we got like dialed in the best for Watkins. Maybe pretty close to the Merc, but I really enjoyed it around here.
Yeah, there was interesting track as well. All three cars
Yeah,
behaving very differently.
really.
Yeah, I'm
It was a
looking.
challenge for sure.
Yeah, yeah, it was. It wasn't that straightforward, but it was fun.
No,
It
it's
was
very
fun.
fun, yeah.
I'm looking forward to the BMW for the rest of the season too. I think, and also the other cars. See what challenges they throw at us. But yeah, and on that note, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed this. We found this, you all found this insightful. So yeah, that was the end of the VRS setups being prepared for next week. Stay tuned. Follow the Discord, CDA. Check out the setups on Coach Dave Academy's website, and follow the YouTube channel as well for more information on upcoming streams. On that note, thank you so much for watching. It's time to end the stream. We'll catch up next time.